sports. It's in the game.
I gotta get back on that UFC, nigga. Shit. What you mean for what? To play, nigga. I own it.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Can I kick it? Got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got
shit, I do play them. I can't play everything though, nigga. I'm only one man. Cause I can, nigga. Now, don't you see? Can't you see? I ain't struggling, nigga. I'm alright. Doing alright. Fuck you, man. Hope you get kidnapped tonight like Tekashi, nigga. I think that shit was like some clout shit though when the nigga got kidnapped at the time. What you think? Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Dallas Cowboys.
He caught the cops on that one.
Now he'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have two.
I don't know why I did that.
Step aside here.
He said, I didn't say anything about a hot link dinner.
They'll run for the first time now with James White, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now it's 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with White. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
The tackle made by
back-to-back runs. I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Cam Newton.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Jake Bailey in.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And Ezekiel Elliott, by the way, he was the first Cowboy with a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown in a season opener. He scored both of the Cowboys' touchdowns in that 20-17 loss to the Rams in Week 1. Zeke finishing with 22 carries and just under 100 yards. He had 96 total. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Ezekiel Elliott. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd third and short yardage. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets this one in field before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's second down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Devin McCourty brings him down.
No gain.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Fine work by the Patriot team there, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Amari Cooper. Incomplete. It's now.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This will be from 49 yards out.
A 49-yard attempt.
You got it.
I don't think this will even do it. It doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise, and this will come up short.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the 45 on 2nd down, Newton gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Cowboys.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
the tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
Should have shot that nigga.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. Man open, that's complete.
Oh, I should have kept going.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Dalton Schultz.
A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10.
Touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 33 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
I'll look at it in a minute, man. I'm playing right now.
So not much time to speak of.
I'm winning right now.
This first half as the kick's away.
Playing the
This
Patriots.
will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
Cowboy versus the Patriots. What you talking about? Hell no.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Nah, that's
Where they
crazy.
think they have an advantage, dial up some of
that ain't
those
fair.
plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I bet.
41-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete to James White.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Being chased.
I knew he was going to bust a run on my ass.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
With Cam, man. We going to start trying to run the ball and shit. I've been putting the quarterback spy on his ass. He ain't been biting until now, shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's
We'll take that.
intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason
Yeah, it's a
predictions
fag
here.
and
This
gay
is now
shit.
our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with
Yeah,
your
and they
thoughts
got,
on the
yeah, and they got,
AFC.
yeah, and they playing that type of music. I didn't like that either. But it just wasn't good to me. Then I found out, I started watching it. Then the episode right after I started watching, they had a full gay scene in that bitch.
I like Baltimore and out west. Of
I said,
course,
yeah,
like Kansas
motherfucker.
City.
I
The
dodged the
Wildcards,
bullet.
I like the Chargers
dodged the
coming out of the
bullet.
west. I think that in the east, New England is going to get the nod. And then out of the North, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Remember, we got that extra team in the playoffs this year. And then when the playoffs break down, I do think it's going to come down to Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC. And Baltimore, by a nose, goes to the Super Bowl.
And just to be different from you,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
That's a
Jonathan
flag
Jones.
on the play anyway.
And
Look at
he'll
it on who.
take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do
Yes, the
have a
Cowboys.
flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Dallas.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's looking deep for Bell. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will score.
13-6 on his whole ass. Big 6. He about to quit.
Lining up for the point after.
So that's
And we get the ball
3
back.
first half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24th.
At their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, this gives us a chance, Charles, to go back to your playoff predictions. We covered the AFC. What do you see happening in the NFC?
All right, let's go with the division winners. Dallas in the East, Green Bay in the North. Let's see. New Orleans in the south.
She said he was choking me.
San Francisco. Wild cards.
Yeah.
I think two are coming out. Come from
I
out
like
west. Arizona and Seattle. And the third wild card, I think it's going to come from the south, and Tampa Bay gets in. Now, I don't believe Tampa Bay's going to the Super Bowl. I think New Orleans and Seattle will slug it out for the Super Bowl champs, and I'm going with New Orleans to find their way in.
Okay, so you got the veteran Breeze against Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl, and who ultimately do you have winning that one, CD?
Oh, yeah, the old head and the kid, right? I'm going with the kid in this one. In a Super Bowl classic, Baltimore wins the championship.
All right, just so I go on record, I mentioned I'll take
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Michael Gallup, 76 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Everybody rapping the same. It's a damn shame. The fuck up, nigga.
For a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Niggas sound like goddamn leprechauns.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this
This nigga tried to go for it on 4th and 3rd and fucked it up.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down throw for Prescott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nigga quit. Quit, bitch. He conceded the game. Yeah.